This is a little bit different from what I usually talk about with autism and what's going on with the kids, but it is something that has made life a lot easier around here, and it's made it easier for me to be a mom, and that is why I am talking about it. I haven't talked to my neurologist yet, and so I really have no idea why this is happening, and I'm not sure when I talk to my neurologist if we're still going to have any answers, but I do know this. I started having headaches daily when I was 8 years old, and I started having migraines sometime, I don't know if it was when I was 12. It was around like when I hit puberty, so sometime like between 12 and 15 they turned into like full-blown migraines. Pretty much once they started being migraines, they were weekly, 1 or 2 or 3 a week. When I started migraine medications, preventative migraine medications, the preventative medications kicked them back to 1 migraine a week. So I've been on preventative migraine medications pretty much since I hit puberty, and that will keep them at about 1 migraine a week. And then I've taken various medications for the migraines since then, and when I was younger those were really, really effective. I took Zomig, and when I was little, when I was a teenager, and Zomig was really, really effective, and as an adult the like rescue migraine meds have become less effective for whatever reason. And as an adult, the symptoms of the migraines have gotten worse for whatever reason. So like when I was younger, I just had the really, really bad pain on the right side of my head, maybe nausea and vertigo. As an adult, I have like numbness on the right side of my face and hand. They've definitely gotten to the point where it was kind of scary. I would say that the numbness on the one side of my face was the thing that kind of, I don't know, I won't say freaks me out, but I don't like it when it happens. And slurring, usually before the migraine, if that's going to happen, I'll start slurring, along with the vertigo and the other stuff. And the thing that was really the most unpleasant, I would say, about the migraines was that in the last couple of years, after I have a migraine, I'm just totally wiped out for like at least a day afterwards. I am so exhausted that it's hard to function, which is really, really hard in a house with 5 kids, especially 2 kids with special needs. I need to be 100% all the time, and no amount of getting healthier was fixing that. I was still having these migraines, and I was still, after having the migraines, totally fatigued. And now that I was no longer pregnant and breastfeeding, after 10 years of being pregnant and breastfeeding and being off of migraine meds, I was finally able to go back on migraine meds, and those knocked them down back to 1 a week instead of like 3 a week, but it was still not good. Still not ideal. I have finally found something, and it's really weird. This was completely and totally unexpected, and I have now not had a migraine in about 2 months. 0 migraines. And it's not something that I did expecting to cure my migraines. It's just something that I did. Basically, I did because Paul bills through contracts, and it's not like he's a salaried worker who is paid on time, so he can bill every single week, and maybe he won't get paid for 2.5 months, which is what happened about a month ago. And so I was going in and donating plasma. When you donate plasma, you get paid, and that's why we were doing it. And I noticed all of a sudden, after about a month of donating plasma, that all of a sudden I had no migraines at all. So I've kept going in. I donate plasma twice a week now, and I actually have a really, really hard time donating plasma when I go in because I have really small veins, and so it's not super pleasant thing for me to do, but it's way more pleasant than me having at least 1 migraine a week. And so I am still going in twice a week to donate plasma. And at this point, I think I'm going to probably continue to be going in twice a week to donate plasma. And I'm going to be talking to my doctor about it and to my neurologist about it, because obviously something about going in and donating plasma has completely taken away my migraines. I don't know what it is, but they're gone. And I'm not exhausted all the time, and I feel completely and totally better now. For the first time since I was like 12 years old. That's 24 years. For the first time in 24 years, I'm not having migraines. I mean, if I wasn't on Topamax, which is an anti-seizure med, I would be having probably 3 migraines a week. And with the Topamax, I'm still having one really, really bad migraine a week and numbness in the side of my face. So this is amazing. I don't know if it's because they put blood thinners, it's a really minimal amount of blood thinners. I don't know if it's the actual taking the plasma out and the fact that you're losing this much, 825 milliliters of plasma. I don't know what it is, but it's something, because there's no time that since I was 8 years old that I've gone this long without a headache, 12 years old that I've gone this long without a migraine, and it's fantastic. I feel fantastic. It's definitely something I'm going to be talking to my doctors about, but yeah, it was my totally, completely unexpected way that my migraines suddenly are gone. And I'm getting paid for my migraines to be gone, which is weird. I don't fall. I'm like probably still going to be going in twice a week to donate plasma, because unless we find a way to replicate this like medically in our doctor's office in a way that stops this, unless they decide that it's like the blood thinner that is the reason that I'm no longer having migraines, probably going to keep giving plasma twice a week. Anyways, so that is why I am now no longer having migraines. It's pretty fantastic. I wish it wasn't. I wish it didn't involve like being stuck with a needle twice a week. But I mean, there are worse things. I mean, people go through worse things for their health all of the time. Not that bad in the grand scheme of things. I'm sure it wouldn't help every single person with migraines. It is definitely helping me, because I can't believe I've gone 2 months without a migraine. That is it for today. If you like this video, I would love it if you hit like. And if you would like to stay updated on all things autism and everything that's going on with our family, we would love it if you'd hit subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.